Hey, this is Hannah, aka SOLAH, just chilling on a rooftop, and we're going to have a little chat about my new album, Forever. I guess writing a follow-up album, you have a little bit more sort of intention about it, kind of what sound you might have discovered works best for you, or things you want to represent yourself as an artist, and that was definitely the case with this one. I've had a bit of a learning curve as to kind of what styles suit me the best and what sort of makes me the most happiest. So this album is a real celebration of all that liquid, big vocals, endorphins, a whole side of that, followed by the sort of deeper, darker, slightly naughtier stuff on the second half, which sort of summarises my character, I think. So quite a lot of inspiration for the album comes from live work. Kind of the time that I'm on during a set is usually sort of sunset kind of time, and at that point in the night, colourful, light, happy songs really kind of resonate with the crowd. I really wanted to inject lots of fun and happiness in that half, and that came a lot really from putting lots of live horn type sounds in there, and so the first half has just got like horns all over it, and I did kind of look for that in tracks, and Trail wrote I'll Be There, that track with me, and that really sort of inspired me for that whole half. Darker side of things, I guess when the sun goes down, you do just want a little bit of naughtiness in there, and I love the deep rollers, a massive drop, and we've got a good chunk of that on the album as well for your cheekier side. I would say soulful, as that's the continued thread throughout the whole of it. Emotional, musical. Forever, I think. Yeah, it's obviously the album-focused track. It's another tune that I've done with Break, and it's so amazing working with Break. His musicality is like second to none. It's also dedicated to my other half, so that's nice. And it quite stands out in its own right, I think, as something a little bit different. So I'm really excited to see how that lands with people. So Forever was sort of written at the same time as Raise Your Hands with Break. Completely different ends of the spectrum, but we had wanted to go in the studio with a couple of ideas to work on, and so yeah, Raise Your Hands was one and Forever ended up being the other. I had sort of decided, and I think it kind of came from the fact that Break is my other half's favourite producer, and it just felt quite cute to sort of write about us a little bit in that. And then I thought, well, if I dedicated King to Jesse, my little boy, it'd be so nice to dedicate Forever to Ben. So yeah, I just fully lent into the cheese. It makes it mean something to you a little bit more than just messing around in the studio. It's like, and as does the vinyl, really having that solid thing. So yeah, it's nice. I mean, I was saying the other day, like, I just fangirl people, really. If I love their music, I will send them messages complimenting them. And luckily, some of those people have said, yeah, I'd love to do a track. You know, I did listen to the album on the way here, and I was kind of just pinching myself the whole way. Like, I can't believe I've had the chance to write with these people. So I do feel very lucky. The album is definitely a product of just as much of their work as mine. You know, the tracks that they have given me are just phenomenal. So very grateful for those guys. So we've got a summer of gigs, which is going to be really fun. I'm actually going to Brazil, which is cool. Marky's birthday, so it'd be really nice to take my stuff over to Brazil. I get a lot of messages from people in Brazil and obviously celebrate with Marky because he knows how to party. Hospitality in the woods. I need to spend some time in the studio, not just writing all the tracks that I want to write, because that is really, really fun and it's very addictive when you get a new piece of music that you want to write to. But I need to just sort of pause the brakes on that and do some sort of content on the work that is on there, and I'm looking forward to kind of spending some focused time on that because I don't get much time to otherwise.